Hello everybody, I am Sai, and welcome back to another StarCraft 2 commentary. This is going to be my second game of the day, and we are featuring, strangely enough, the same map with the same races in the same position. That's pretty crazy. On the right side, we have the red Terran as IMTerran. That's, of course, an incredible miracle Terran, and this player is... I know who this is. I think his name is actually IMTerran. I'm not 100% sure if this is a IM Smurf account for a European server or something like that for a DreamHack. I don't know. I don't know the context of this game. I apologize for that. I'll try to do better on letting you guys know where these games are played and stuff like that. But anyway, in the left we have aTnDarKFoRcE, my favorite Zerg as of late. He's just been so impressive, man. I had a couple videos of him a while back where I was just totally like sucking him off, you know, just totally tooting him up. Tooting him up? Does that even make sense? Tooting his horn? Tooting him up. Whatever. So yeah, this guy is really awesome. He's good. If you want to learn how to play, download his replays. And yeah, it is a Zerg versus Terran. Why is my frame rate so crappy? Let me try fixing it. Did I fix it? Did I fix it? Yeah, I did. That's so weird. All I did was press F9 twice to stop and start my fraps, and now it's fine. I don't know why it does that, but now I have a solution to it. And the cool thing is I can just keep talking as normal because I'm just going to squeeze the videos together anyway. So, yay! So I figured something out today. Drone Scout coming out for aTnDarKFoRcE. And looks like he is going to be seeing a barracks, and that's not the important part. The important part is there gas or not? And looks like he will be seeing that gas, so he knows there's not going to be a 2-Rex. And he's going to be happy to see this too, because he's expanding, and 2-Rex can be dangerous against a Zerg fast expansion. So looks like we have a favorable opening for aTnDarKFoRcE. Is he going to get past? Yes, a lot of Terran players will get an early second supply depot to block that drone in. And I got to tell you, man, it's just one drone, but it's so demoralizing. You hate losing that drone as a Zerg player. So if you're a Terran and you can afford it, block that drone and don't let him get away because, you know, I just told you why. So it looks like we saw a 14 or 15 hatchery followed by a gas first and then a pool, I believe. It actually might have been a pool and gas at the same time. Yeah, it looks like it was a pool and gas at the same time. Some players, they'll play ultra greedy. They'll actually go hatch first and then gas and then pool. Oh, trying to surround that SCV. Not going to happen. And it's being super aggressive with this Marine. Not going to do a whole lot. He's not really planning to bunker. He just really wants to scare his opponent. He knows that Zergling speed isn't going to be out anytime soon. And yeah, aTnDarKFoRcE just playing it safe. He's going to do a transfer anyway. Just not going to let any bunkers or anything go down. So yeah, once a couple Marines, I feel like he can just keep his drones on here. He doesn't have to worry about these forces anymore. And IMTerran knows that. He's going to be backing off. Looks like the link speed has started for aTnDarKFoRcE, and are we going to see hellions? Yes, we are. Gas was second. I don't think it came before the barracks. So these hellions are going to be slower than they could be. There is a reactor being prepared for that swaparoo and an expansion as well. I love watching Koreans because they play, I don't know if they all play like this. I mean, from what I've seen, they usually do against good opponents, but they all play so balanced, like a little bit of macro. Ooh. A little bit of macro, a little bit of aggression, and just great balanced StarCraft too. And it's really fun to watch. It's just so impressive. And it looks like Sheth is placing a spine before, or not Sheth, I'm sorry, that was my last game. aTnDarKFoRcE is placing a spine. He did scout up and see the Hellion with the reactor, so he's going to be ready for it. I expect a third queen to be on the way. It looks like he is just now getting a second queen. And he's actually got a lot of larvae saved up. He supply capped himself at 28. Every single Zerg knows you don't want to get supply capped at 28, so bit of a mistake right there from aTnDarKFoRcE. Yeah, I feel like he needs to plant a little bit further ahead. So he's got 2 queens out. I feel like he needs to get a third queen because these Hellions are on the way, or at least block the ramp with the second queen. Creep is going to be spread, and yeah, he's got nice positioning on the queen. The Hellions might be able to run along the top or even run along the bottom, but I think if they run along the bottom, one of them will die. Speedlings are up, and great positioning right there. Those Hellions cannot attack this queen without getting stabbed by the spine. Spine with 7 range, Hellions with 5 range, I believe. And I think their splash actually hits up to 6 range. I don't remember if they changed that or not. So looks like for the time being we have Marine Hellion. He has swapped it. Ooh, he's going to be getting blue flame. So I think we're going to see like a 4 to 5 blue flame run by. Looks like we are going to see 5 blue flames for a run by. Not really sure where he's going with this. Perhaps he thinks there might be a hidden third. That'd be really unusual. I don't see any reason for a Zerg to hide a third, especially down here. If you're going to place a third, it's going to be up here or up here because it's more accessible to you. And is it going to be a drop? I don't know. There's a starport out. Is there going to be a medevac? I mean, if it's a drop, weird. I'm not sure. I guess it's just doing some scouting with these hellions. That was kind of weird. It's, yeah. Evolution Chamber creating a smaller choke. Very cool when there are hellions on the field. Normally Zerg like big chokes, but when there are hellions, you want as small choke as possible. And the cool thing is Evolution Chamber doubles as an upgrade place. Here come the 5 hellions. That Zerglings is going to see that. Oh no, this is not very many units for aTnDarKFoRcE. That creep tumor does get taken out. These Zerglings, what are they doing? They want to try to trap the hellions if they try to go up the ramp. That's so cool, man. He's just going to wait for them to come up the ramp, go in here, and go in here. But I think these hellions might actually be able to run by up here. Oh, he's reinforcing with Marines as well. But the spine, that one spine is proving so useful. He's going to go for it. Where are the Lings at? He needs to bounce back. Now bounce back. There we go. You got to push him away and bounce back. You got to get with the spine, get as many shots in as you can. Looks like he has morphing 3 banelings. A lot more Zerglings coming out. And this attack. Oh no, you need to go in with those Zerglings. No, he loses the spine. But 3 queens, very effective against just 3 hellions and a handful of Marines. So he will be able to defend this attack, but he was forced to build a whole lot of Zerglings. 16 more on the way, and I bet aTnDarKFoRcE is kicking himself for making those last 16. That's gotta suck, man. You want to make drones the whole time. Still, 41 to 34. IMTerran with some nice damage. Not a lot of economy damage, but killed a lot of units and forced a lot of units instead of drones. And now he's just got this huge army of Zerglings and banelings just kind of sitting around. And so much money because those queens were pulled off, and he killed 1 queen. So, you know, on the surface, it doesn't look like a lot happened there. But the Zerg was actually damaged quite a bit by that attack. And not only that, aTnDarKFoRcE was able to shuttle a medevac with 3 hellions and 2 marines away. Or not aTnDarKFoRcE, I'm sorry, Terran. And is aTnDarKFoRcE going to see this? Yes. Is he going to react in time? He might be paying attention to this Overlord. Is he going to react? Yes, he does. Great map awareness, keeping an eye on that mini-map, and he's going to be right under that medevac if it tries to unload. Needs to start poking away at it with the Queen, though. It's got low life. Oh, no, he took his eyes off of it. Looks like these hellions are going to get a few more kills than they need to. It looks like he's going to try to load it up and run away. 2 more attacks. 1. Oh, no, the medevac gets away. Oh, a little bit of micro, and the Queen could have gone down here much sooner and taken it out, but, you know, he's doing so much already in this game. Can't really blame him. Spires on the way, more drones, and so much money saved up. And all this money, part of it is, yes, he is saving for mutas, but the other part is he's got a macro hatch coming too. The other part is he lost the queens and he was forced into so many lings. It just kind of threw him off a little bit, I feel like, and he's saving up way too much money considering he's only got enough gas for 7 mutas. Here comes the surround with the Zerglings. Terrible micro from IM, although not a lot he could have done in that situation. Perhaps lifted some of them off with the medevac, but that's what happens when you engage on creep with a small force, and there's just a couple banelings there to clean things up. So evening out the field just a little bit is aTnDarKFoRcE with that nice surround and baneling play. Some great creeps. Red needs to start planting those tumors down. Needs to plant this tumor down, but he's got an extra queen there doing a lot of work for him. Looks like he's going to be busting down this rock. And now this game we're seeing IMTerran take a different strategy, take a different route. Looks like he's busting down the gold rocks as opposed to expanding more passively. And I love this as Terran. I feel like you want to expand towards your opponent with planetaries, especially if it's Zerg. Planetary is so OP, man. So OP. 7 mutas now out. Are there any missile turrets? Yeah, looks like there are 2 missile turrets. He's actually really vulnerable around this area right here. I don't know if aTnDarKFoRcE will be able to squeeze in there. Yeah, not with this exterior turret. Ooh, he could go up right there. I don't know if he's going to find it. No, he's not. Apparently, he's not map hacking like I like to. And that's a joke. I don't actually map hack. Now he's got 9 mutas. Awkward silence after I say I don't map hack. I don't map hack, guys. Come on. Who does that? Not me. That's for sure. Are these meters going to get anything done? He's got 1 attack on the way. This is looking a lot like the Sheth game, although 2 different players, so yeah. Who's that? Oh! I don't know what those Marines were doing down there, but they were able to kill a Marine. And aTnDarKFoRcE, man, Oh, that's a lot of Zerglings, actually. Is there no planetary? Wow, I feel like he could just... No, he couldn't. That's a lot of tanks. Here comes some more banelings. 13 banelings, 22 more lings, and he does not want that gold to get down. He knows he's got to do something. He's not even going to try to macro up. Actually, he is. He's got 2 more hatcheries on the way. And he's still got a lot of money. He's floating a lot of cash. So I don't know about that. This is so cool, man. Sim City. He's got 2 factories on the way. One of them in his main, or actually one already in his main. But he's getting bunkers, supply depots. He's just creating the smallest chokes as possible. Remember how I said Zerg like big chokes? Well, IMTerran knows that. He's creating tons of small little chokes here, a lot of bunkers. And this is Korean style, man. They're in it for the long haul. They're not out to just win a game instantly. They're out to play a good game and do whatever they can to make sure the win rate for them is 100%. It doesn't matter if the games are 2 hours long and they have a 100% win percentage as opposed to a game that's 15 minutes and 95 win percentage. They will go for those 2 hour long games. And that's just what makes him so good. He's not looking to win the game. He's just going to set up some fortifications here, sensor tower, missile turret, spend his minerals, take that gold base, and just out macro his opponent, which right now he's kind of doing. It's pretty close. He is letting DarkFoRcE take the gold and the top left, but it's better than just pushing your entire force into him and losing. Man, this is just so cool. A couple mules now going down at the gold base. Mules most effective in the gold bases, and these units just can't do anything. I think DarkFoRcE is going to have to quick tech to T3. This is just too passive of a Terran player to do anything with T2. And, you know, once he does get 200 and move out, your T1 and T2 army isn't going to do a whole lot. So we'll see if he starts that lair right when he gets that infestation pit. Looks like he is getting spine in the back. Very good play just to prevent any kind of drops, or at least stall the drops. And not only that, if you overproduce drones, it allows you to cut some supply. Not starting a hive yet. Here comes a slow push from IMTerran. I think he's just going to bunker up and turret up, and maybe even sensor tower up the middle of the map as he slowly pushes out. I wouldn't be surprised to see him start another command center soon as well. And here comes the drop. The spines are going to be a little bit late. Here comes the lair, or the hive, and IMTerran dropping right when the hive is starting. That's some good scouting knowledge right there. You don't want to waste a scan when you've got the gold base, and he's going to see that the hive has started. Way to pull the drones off, though. He does get survive with most of them, 78 to 66, or to 60. And now restarting some of those spines, and here comes slow push. Is DarkFoRcE going to move? And yes, he is, but there's so many Marines. Are these banelings going to reach some Marines? Oh, it doesn't look like it. Some of them do, but it doesn't matter. It gets entirely cleaned up, and that was surprising, man. I thought Terran had a lot more forces than that, but apparently not. Yeah, that's got to feel good for DarkFoRcE. And if he knew that IMTerran still does not have this base, he'd be feeling so good right now. I feel like the drop was managed just fine, and this attack was a bit too aggressive. He tried to move like all the way out here. I think he needs to just slow push it up, but here he goes again. And again, this is not a lot of units, only 2 tanks, and that's going to make Baneling super effective, man. Lightning versus Gyarados. And here come a lot of mutas, and this is the point where mutas can just take down any turret standing in their way. Looks like he's going to take down one. Oh, go into the main, man. Oh, he's actually going to kill the engineering base. Stop that +2 armor. And if there's anything that rapes the hell out of mutas, it's +2, or it's upgraded Marines. And actually, he's going to be going for the command center. He kind of lost control of them. I think he could have killed those Marines. But, oh well, can't be perfect. Here comes the Greater Spire, as well as 4 Infestors. Again, the Infestor timing, not right away, but towards late game is when you want to get those Infestors, because you will reach those numbers of Marines that are just too difficult to deal with. Numbers of Marines and tanks that are just too difficult to deal with, with just Mutaling Baneling. So again, the Terran starting that slow push down the map. Looks like this Thor is getting a bit ahead of himself. He's going to be going down pretty easily right there. But he wasted a lot of Banelings on that Thor. I don't know about that. Unit count is now 14 mutas, 28 Banelings, and 56 Zerglings to this. It's kind of a staggered Terran army, so it's hard to tell exactly how strong it is. But, you know, just send out a couple Marines, bait some Lings in, pick them off. I like that a lot. Keep the nice Marine spread here. Pretty good. But if we look at DarkFoRcE, man, he is prepared to attack from every single side. This is going to be a battle for the something or another, something epic here that makes me sound cool and well-knowledged. One Fungal going down, not catching a whole lot. These mutas going to pick out a few stragglers. Those poor guys, man. Like, why'd you send me out here, man? And a nice Fungal right there. Needs to follow it up with a second one. There it is. lot of Marines going down. If we look at the unit count, 69 Marines. My favorite number. Oh, you asshole, DarkFoRcE. It's 64 now. I like the other number better. And right now, DarkFoRcE has got to be thinking, please don't attack before I finish my Broodlords. Please don't attack. Oh, these tanks are overextended. Kill them. Kill them. No, you're losing control of your units. He's going to panic, and he's just going to move in. I have a feeling. Oh, nice fungo, though. Go, 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 go. Fungo, fungo, fungo. Fungo these, fungo these. Oh, he's got the infestors, and he's getting some nice fungos. Here he goes. Everything moving in. Tons of Marines, tons of banelings. Don't crash onto those tanks. But everything from behind has been taken out. Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's so hard to manage your banelings, and everything was destroyed. All these tanks, man. 3 kills, 20 kills, 18 kills. I don't even know what happened there, but it did not work. 3 Broodlords though. Oh, no! Support your Broodlords. One more fungal. One fungal. No, he's got it. He didn't have energy. He had 75 energy left. Or 74 energy at the time I clicked him. So he couldn't quite fungal, but he's got Broodlords. That's going to be awesome with that infestor support. Fungal. Come on, fungal. No, what are you doing? Oh, no, he fungled the medevacs and he lost all but one infestor. Link's trying to come in the back, but it's just not going to happen. But look at this. He's still only on 3 bases and he's mined out of his gold. What the hell is he doing? I was just talking you up, man, and saying you love to go for macro. And now you're just going to go balls out like this and not even go for a 3rd base? You're almost mined out of your 3rd. Your 2nd base is almost parched. Man, trying for a little side attack here. That's going to work for a little bit. And here come the Broodlords. Oh no. Broodlords against siege tanks. So damn good. I think he needs to go back in and just be ready with the infestors for that fungal. These Marines still doing work up here, killing every single drone almost. Stay there. Fungal, fungal, fungal. Yes, yes. Now back up a little bit. Back up. Ah, didn't land that fungal quite good, but you see how it's a balancing act with Broodlords and infestors. Hey man, he's got so many Broodlords now. He's in great shape. Way ahead on supply. Well, now he's way ahead after that surge. He's got 32 more supply than the Terran. The Terran was able to wipe out every single drone, but he's not expanding. This is just silly. This is ridiculous. I don't know why he's doing this. He's going to run out of money here in a second. And the Zerg is just going to continue to pull ahead. Broodlords, he's reached T3. The Terran isn't really prepared to switch into Vikings. I think he's only got 1 starport with no add-on. Yeah, this is not looking good for IMTerran. And DarkFoRcE, my freaking hero, man. Looks like he's going to take this game. Infestor Broodlord's so damn good, but it's so damn cost-intensive. And these, oh, this is going to be sick. Fungal. Yes, yes, do it. Do it. Oh, only catching 8 of them. But these tanks are about to go down. And this is probably going to be GG right here. I don't think DarkFoRcE knows that he doesn't have this base in the bottom right. And he might be surprised by this. And there's the GG and the crazy Korean symbols and the G from DarkFoRcE. Wow, so BM, he just said good. Good for leaving, asshole. But, man, that Terran just did not like the macro. He did all this SimCity, and then he attacked. Like, what's up with that? You want to SimCity and then expand, not attack. So, he tried to desperately expand out here, but that little Zergling is like a hero. Looks like he killed an SCV or something. But, hope you guys enjoyed that. Some questionable play from IMTerran, and some very well-balanced play from DarkFoRcE. Nice macro, despite a shady opening, or shady open mid-game, early game, I should say. And as always, thanks for watching. And this time, you guys get the clicky pen. The clicky pen has returned.